Dear grade 5 students, we are going to learn a new science lesson, adaptation of plants to their habitat. What's a habitat? A habitat is a place where animals and plants are adapted to live. Animals and plants have special characteristics that allow them to live in a given habitat. The desert is a habitat. The sea or the ocean is a habitat. Also, the forest is another habitat. Adaptation. A plant is adapted to live in its habitat when it cannot live in another habitat where conditions are very different. Any plant have special characteristics that allow it to live in its habitat. For example, aquatic plants can't live on land, and terrestrial plants can't live in water. Terrestrial plants. Plants that are adapted to live on land. The plants that live in the desert are terrestrial plants. Also, the plants that live in forests are terrestrial plants. Adaptation of desert plants. What are the characteristics of the desert plants that allow them to live in the desert? These are desert plants. First, in the desert, the rainfall is very rare. Desert plants are adapted to dryness. Desert plants have long roots to absorb the deep and surface water. Desert plants store water in their fleshy stems. Fleshy means thick. Also, desert plants have spiny leaves. The leaves of the desert plants are often changed into spines to reduce the loss of water by transpiration. Do you remember transpiration process? It is the evaporation of water from the surface of leaves. These spines prevent the evaporation of water from the surface of leaves.